Hello, this is Miles Tello bringing you the JD Power Financial Services Intelligence Update for February 2025. This month, I'm joined by Sean Gellis to discuss our latest findings from the JD Power Buy Now, Pay Later Satisfaction Study. Welcome, Sean.
Thanks for having me, Miles.
Let's get right to it, Sean. What stands out most about the results from our latest findings?
So what was really compelling in these findings this year was the growth of Buy Now, Pay Later. And not only that, but we saw an even more dramatic spike when we look at the holiday season when people do most of their shopping. And that spike got even more dramatic when we look at just Gen Z shoppers. So that was really surprising to a lot of us and exciting.
Amazing. What is it that consumers like about it?
So what we're seeing is that consumers are turning to Buy Now, Pay Later, obviously for the most obvious reason, which is that they want to defer their payments. They don't want to pay all up front. However, the second reason is that they like the repayment terms. So that's the number two reason that consumers are using Buy Now, Pay Later. And it's really interesting when you consider credit cards, because credit cards are a similar product, right? You don't pay all up front, you defer your payments. But the repayment terms are actually not even in the top 10 reasons why people use credit cards. So that really tells you what sort of niche or gap Buy Now, Pay Later products are really successfully addressing.
Consumers are basically saying this is a better way to repay a loan in some cases. Yeah, interesting. So actually that brings me back to just Buy Now, Pay Later, the definition. What solutions are we talking about when we talk about Buy Now, Pay Later in this study?
So what we're talking about is obviously the fintech companies that a lot of people have heard of, like Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, who are offering a variety of different products at point of sale, pay in four, pay in more. There's also, of course, PayPal, who's offering similar products. But we're also looking at the card-based plans, and these are fixed credit card payment plans. So you would use your credit card at point of sale, but instead of revolving the purchase, you actually turn it into a payment plan. So it's a fixed payment plan where you're either paying in four or paying in more, similar to the way you would with a Buy Now, Pay Later. Yeah, we're looking at the top brands,
the largest providers. Yeah. Speaking about providers, who scored best?
So the top brands in the study in terms of satisfaction were American Express, Chase, and Citi. Klarna was also up there, but it was the only fintech, interestingly, to beat the average significantly. The rest were these card-based plans.
Got it. Is there something common about these card-based plans and the fintech providers that cause them to bifurcate that way?
Yeah, I mean, I think we looked at the data, and what it looks like is that the card-based plans really have a kind of advantage that comes from this kind of long-standing brand relationship. So there a lot of their customers that are using these fixed card-based plans are longtime customers of the cards, and so there's that brand relationship that is very powerful. Not so much the fintech brands. They're newcomers, and a lot of the customers are either first-time users or second-time users, or in any case, have not really been with the brand for very long. And so these brands have kind of an uphill battle when it comes to competing in terms of satisfaction, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now in many ways.
That makes sense. Are they progressing? So when someone comes back and uses again, are they showing increased satisfaction? All right.
Absolutely. The longer they're with the brand, the higher their satisfaction gets.
The higher their satisfaction gets. Makes sense. Hard to break into an industry, but it appears that they're making some progress. Well, Sean, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks, Miles.
You're welcome. Well, the JD Power Buy Now, Pay Later Satisfaction Study is available now. You can learn more about it in the press release link below. I will be back in March to discuss findings from our flagship retail banking satisfaction study. We'll see you then.